What is going on, Ice Universe? Welcome back to ICW Fight Club episode 42. We're going to be hearing from the Killer Kross. The Killer.
You know, last time we saw this man, he got taken out by the Viper, the now new crowned world heavyweight champion, stealing this man opportunity to go to the chamber. And with this man being officially cleared, we're going to hear what the Killer has to say. Of course, accompanied by his wife, Scarlett Bordeaux. Killer looks like he's been refreshed. Let's hear what he has to say.
ICW must feel great to have the Killer back where he belongs. I know it feels good for me. And it surely is good to see all my fellow bad guys here tonight. First and foremost, I would like to apologize. You know, unfortunately, things do happen for a reason, and I didn't make a promise to everybody that I was going to go into the chamber and I was going to walk out ICW World Heavyweight Champion. Unfortunately, that didn't happen due to my injury. But the important thing now is that I'm back. And if I'm back, that means everybody else in ICW is fucked. Because I don't know about anybody else in the back. But if there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I just been doing the thing that I'm good at. That's fuck people up. That's all I've loved to do. But before we get deep into detail, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about how everything I say has meaning. How everything I say, it can either help someone or hurt somebody. And in this case, it helped. Now I noticed it was a specific somebody that I'm very close to that was giving me credit for how far they've come in ICW, but I just want to take the time to say, I know you're watching. And Sean Spears, my brother, I couldn't be more happy than I am right now for you, brother. I know you gave me all the credit in the world for you winning the Intercontinental Championship, for you turning over this new leaf and be one of the good bad guys, but you did that on your own. And it was you that took the extra step. I may have guided you the way, but at the end of the day, it comes down to you. It is your decision on how you want your career to be. So you did that for yourself. So congratulations to you. But now that we got Sean Spears out the way, I want to talk about last week, because last week I wasn't here. I didn't see much, but I did see one thing that did bothered me a little bit. It really did bother me. And that's Randy Orton. And I mean, me and Randy have had our past. I don't think anybody's a stranger to me and Randy, but man, that was just a tough promo to watch last week, huh? I mean, Randy, you had the nerve to come out to the fellow soldiers here in ICW and tell them thank you. You thank them for you thank all these people, everything. You thank them for believing in you? No, Randy, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. You see, Randy, when you took my place in the Elimination Chamber, there was no other choice. You see, it was either you or it was Roderick Strong again. And let's be honest, nobody really wants Roderick Strong as world champion again. So you were really the only option there, Randy. You wanted to thank everybody? How come you weren't thanking everybody? Which brings me to my point. Why weren't you thanking everybody when me and you was first having our shots thrown at each other? Because they weren't cheering for you, Randy. The soldiers, the fellow soldiers here in ICW, they were cheering for me. They were chanting, we want Kross. They didn't want anything to do with you, Randy. And unfortunately, now we have to bear just for a little bit of Randy Orton as World Heavyweight Champion. We can see that hasn't been going well because it's clear that since landing here in ICW, Randy hasn't really done much. Not only that, he hasn't really done much by himself. I don't think he's went to promo class either because it's clear that he was tripping over his words. It's clear that he's already not looking good as a World Heavyweight Champion because the first thing Randy tried to do was dodge a bullet. The first thing Randy tried to do was try to host a tournament? You tried to host a tournament? To see who would be your number one contender for the world. No, Randy, I need you to understand something. The reason why management isn't doing that is because you're not that special to do that. You see, if it came down to somebody like me, the soldier of ICW, I would even say the life of ICW, then maybe, but you, Randy, you just won the championship, and the first thing you did was deny Roderick Strong his rematch. The first thing you did was deny Roderick Strong his rematch. And Randy, not to mention, not only are you World Heavyweight Champion, but you are hands down one of the most greediest people I've ever met. I mean, Randy, you are a World Heavyweight Champion, but you still try to take opportunities from other people. You were still World Heavyweight Champion, but you figured, I already have the whole world in the palm of my hands. I already have the world champion. Why don't I go seek more? And what happened, Randy? You cashed in your rematch clause for the Intercontinental Championship. And what happened? Oh, that's right. Shawn Spears dropped you on your ass and made you look like a fool. And Shawn Spears actually pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. I think Shawn Spears deserved everything that he's gotten. I think Shawn Spears deserved the Intercontinental Championship. I think Shawn Spears definitely does deserve a future World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. But I think, Randy, I think what everybody wants to see, and I think most importantly, since this is about you, what you deserve an ass whooping. And that's something that nobody's really given you yet. There's a lot of people like Roderick who have let you got off very easily, but I'm not one of those people, Randy. You see, Randy, I didn't forget what you did last time. Mentioning my mother just beating cancer, mentioning my father not being around there for the tough times in my life. Randy, you try to do everything you could to get under my skin. You try to do everything you could to make yourself seem like the bad guy, but really what you are, Randy, is a fraud. So I'm going to point it straight out for you, so it's simple for you to understand. There will be no tournament for the World Heavyweight Championship. And if there is, Randy, it won't be while you're the champion. Because I've received notice that since my opportunity was taken from me due to my injury, that I am officially next in line for the ICW World Heavyweight Championship. It already has been a while. It's been a while since I've held that championship. But I just want to let you know a little thing else. I just want you to know one more thing, Randy. When I first won that World Heavyweight Championship, I didn't stop. You need an example? Take ICW Money in the Bank 2024 for an example. Roger Strong had to sit there as the special guest referee and watched as I beat down his best friend Swerve Strickland again, and again, until I was satisfied with my victory. What makes you think I won't do the same thing to you? You could be the legend all you want, but Randy, I will give you no choice. That I promise you, doesn't matter when, where, you can name the time, place, and date, it doesn't matter to me. You can be a legend all you want, Randy. You could come out here and gloat about your accomplishments. You could come out here and gloat about how you were the World Heavyweight Champion. That doesn't mean a damn thing to me. Because for the first time in your life, Randy, you will have no choice but to not only pass down the World Heavyweight Championship, but you will always pass down the torch as well. Because I don't just plan to become a two-time ICW World Heavyweight Champion, Randy. I also plan to become the actual legend killer. Your time's running out, Randy. And my time to become World Heavyweight Champion again is coming very soon. TikTok.
Wow. We heard it there from the killer. This man setting his sights on the World Heavyweight Championship at Hell in a Cell inside of the Devil's Cage. That is going to be quite a matchup.